If you're living in Australia and your income isn't stable, then you already know this feeling. Some weeks money comes in, other weeks nothing. And somehow your expenses don't care, rent doesn't wait, bills don't adjust. And that's where the real problem starts. Because most money advice is built for people with a fixed salary. Get paid, budget, save, invest. Sounds nice. But what if your income doesn't follow a schedule? What if you don't even know how much you'll earn next week? Then that whole system breaks and you're left guessing. One week you feel fine, next week you're stressed again. If that sounds familiar, this is for you. Let's be real for a second. Managing money with unstable income isn't being bad with money, it's about uncertainty. You're not struggling because you're careless. You're struggling because your income is unpredictable. And if your income is unpredictable, your system needs to be different. But most people never change the system. They just keep reacting. Money comes in, they spend, and hope next week is okay. That's not a strategy. So what actually works? Not a perfect budget, not strict rules. You need flexibility with control. Sounds weird, but stay with me. First thing, if your income changes, you have to think weekly or even per payment. Every time money comes in, you give it a job. Because if you don't decide, your spending will. And here's where most people mess up. They treat every payment like it's permanent. You get money, you relax. You spend a bit more because it feels like things are okay, but that's temporary. That money has to last through uncertain days, not just today. So instead of asking, how much can I spend this month? Ask, how long does this money need to last? That one question changes everything. Now let's talk about control, not restriction, control. Because if your income is unstable, your safety comes from what you don't spend. Not what you earn, it's what you don't spend. You don't need complicated systems. You need 3 simple buckets: essentials, safety, freedom. Every time money comes in, you split it. Essentials, rent, food, bills. Safety, backup for low income weeks. Freedom, everything else. And here's the uncomfortable part. Some weeks, freedom equals 0. No extra spending. No, I deserve this moments. Because your system is protecting your future weeks. And this is where most people fail. They try to live every week like it's a good week, but with unstable income, that's dangerous. You have to accept this. Some weeks are survival weeks. Some weeks are growth weeks, and both are normal. Now let's talk about spending, because unstable income doesn't mean you stop enjoying life. It means you enjoy it differently. On strong weeks, that you can spend a little more. On weak you pull back, not emotionally, but intentionally. And that balance, that's what keeps you stable, not your income, your decisions. Most people think if I earn more, this problem will go away, but it doesn't, because instability stays unless your system changes. So the real goal is not earn more money, it's handle money better when it comes. And once you do that, something changes. You stop panicking. You stop guessing. You start feeling in control, even if your income isn't, because stability is not about fixed income. It's about having a system that works even when income doesn't. So if you're living in Australia and your income isn't stable, you're not alone and you're not doing it wrong. You just need a system that actually fits your reality. And if you have a fixed salary but still feel like your money disappears, then check out this video next. Because the problem might not be your income. It might be what's happening after you get paid.